At different times in my life, I've struggled with being happy, having happiness. And I think in those moments, there's always a sense that you're never going to feel happy again, which adds to the situation. It's a massive thing to try and get out of that when you feel like you're maybe in a bit of a hole and you can't see a way out. I always think struggles in life are symbolic to the hills. I say that to people that come out who may be struggling with depression, anxiety, some life event, that it always feels like an uphill struggle and it always feels like you've got so far to go. But the reality is, it's just one step after the other, and small steps, small changes in your daily routine can have a big effect. The small steps that you take towards the hill that you're climbing can accumulate towards you overcoming whatever that obstacle is in your life. My name's Paul Donnelly and I'm a firefighter.
My name's Sam Goodwin, I'm 45, I live in New Mills in the High Peak area of Derbyshire and I work as a mental health nurse.
Name's Andrew Miller, I'll be 50 this year. I'm a whole-time firefighter with the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service. Born and bred in Bridge of Allen, which is 17 miles down the road.
I'm Gary Miller, 52 years old, come from Aberfoyle in the Trossachs in Scotland. My day job is a regional sales engineer for a water management company, and this is what I do, cycling.
Biggest obstacle to achieving happiness? Other people's views, yeah, other people's attitudes. I think if you set your goals too high or go with the new culture, or maybe not new culture, Instagram, Facebook, peer pressure, stuff like that. Everybody's perfect and they're standing there all posing with their best of gear on. Some people are unfortunate, they may be a bit ugly like me, yeah. Maybe don't have the funds to do it, the ability to do these things, eh? And the perfect ideal world is just forced on everybody these days, eh?
I think that people are often kind of striving towards happiness and kind of looking, it's like a constant thing, looking for the next thing, like this will make me happy, or the better job will make me happy, or more money, and then I think in thinking like that, lots of little things are missed along the way.
I had a bit of a terrible time with my mental health since I was probably 12 years old. And that was after the death of my brother. Actually just 40 years ago, just last week. He was killed, unfortunately, in a car accident, coming back from training, football training. That trauma of him being sort of killed and me not seeing it happening but seeing the aftermath. It's kind of followed me all through my life. I think as you got to the teenage years, alcohol became a bit of a problem. I think it's normal in this country. It's part of the culture that we, as teenagers, we drink. I just kept drinking and drinking and drinking. Not thinking at the time I had an issue with my mental health. After some counselling, that was kind of it. We kind of left. And then later in life, as I probably abused more alcohol, always kept doing a job. Grey area drinker, problem drinker. You know, not a functioning alcoholic as such, but a kind of foot to the floor drinker. Just put the foot down, go, all the time.
I've been in periods of time where I felt like I was unhappy. I was surrounded by people dying in my personal life and in a work capacity, and I thought I was surrounded by death. I never felt I was going to feel happy or content again. From a very young age, I've had intrusive thoughts. Now, it's linked to anxiety, and when you have high functioning levels of anxiety, the intrusive thoughts always tend to peak or escalate, but that would generally be suicidal thoughts, like suicidal planning. And I never really felt like I could communicate that to anyone. And that was on me because I couldn't trust anyone enough. I feared the judgment of what would happen when I said that.
Everybody lies, everybody say you're better off alone. Everybody cries, everybody best to do it on your own. I've been searching all my life, falling into city lights, being held down by these lonely smiles, but I wanna go home.
I think one of the biggest things to overcome within that, people talk about stigma, but it's like self-stigma. So I thought I was a bad person, I thought I was ungrateful, I thought I wasn't really worthy of the people that I had around me. I think knowing now that all of that stuff is an inside job, my feeling of worthiness or valuation is on me. It wasn't really on the people round about me. And that was the bits that I had to look at. And I wouldn't say fix, because that would imply that I was broken.
I met Barry, introduced me to meditation. Now, somebody said to me a couple of years ago, sitting in a wee pub in West Lothian, go and start meditating. They told me to fuck off. But I started doing it. Started doing cold dips in the beautiful lochs around Aberfoyle where I live. And that seems to change things. There was never a moment when I went, wow, I'm brilliant, this is great. It was just gradual. My mental health started to get better. My physical health started to get better. The power of connection is incredible as human beings who have things in common with each other. And it's not revolving around snorting cocaine or drinking vodka or beer, whatever. It's really good souls, good people.
Yeah, it's those connections that you meet along the way as well. And I always kind of encourage people Although I know we've spoke about time on your own and that can be really healthy and good, but particularly people that are struggling with the mental health, I think the importance of relationships and just see, you know, meeting up with people, whether it's just for a short time each day, having not just kind of being in your own thoughts or spending too much time on your own. And I always find that with exercise, even if I come out on my own, you'll bump into someone, I'll always have some kind of interaction with somebody, and you know, I'll have a nice chat along the way.
Just don't take everything for granted. Don't take the world about you for granted. Enjoy it responsibly. There's so much out there undiscovered by each and every one of us that, like I say, we're only on this planet for a very short period of time. Make it worthwhile. Yeah.
There's two reasons when you ask people, I ask people often what brings them a sense of meaning or purpose, and they don't know. There's two reasons why you don't know. One, you've never thought about it, or two, you have thought about it and you still don't know the answer. If you have thought about it and you still don't know what the answer is, then that's telling. And it's not to make you feel bad, it's just a wee nudge to say, go out and find out what it is.
Prioritise your own happiness. It's your happiness. Don't be a people pleaser. Don't go with the flow just because it makes other people happy. You know what? It might make you fucking miserable. Do what makes you happy. That's the most thing.
I mean, I've met people from all over the world through swimming. I can't see me ever stopping.
I've been searching all my life, falling into city lights, being held down by these lonely smiles, but I wanna go home.
I'm much more content to have lots of happy moments in between. I'm able to experience them for a bit longer. And I also know that when I'm not in happy moments, the happy moments will come again.
Listen to you, an old guy, remind me about a dress loading. See if I can do it. Fucking anybody can do it. That's a fact. If I can work at it and come out the other side, you can too. So you know what? What are you waiting for? Go and find your happy. It's out there. And you know what? Sometimes it's out there, hidden in plain sight.
The whole world is watching, but nobody